What's up, people? In this video, Points Travel Happiness says, can you react to this video? Sure. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers that you want me to look at, let me know. Leave me a comment.
Chantelle, you are 400 pounds. You do not need...
I just did this about Amber Lynn Reid. This is another one, huh? So basically, like, the one with Amber Lynn Reid, it was very clear what that was. As the more that I watched the video, basically Freelee has this diet book where she promotes raw food and fruits and blah, blah, blah. And, like, she's picking these, like, really fat YouTubers who claim to maybe want to lose weight and saying, like, look what you're doing. You're ruining your body. You're really fat. She's, like, being kind of hard on them, picking them because they're easy targets. And you should buy my book and follow my plan because I can actually help you lose weight. And she's doing it, like, basically saying, like, it, kind of framing it in a way where, oh, I'm trying, like, you're really ruining your health. This is really bad for you. I really want to help you. Buy my book. You know, that's like what this is really. So, and I saw her do it with Amber Lynn Reid, which was like basically the easiest target on YouTube. This lady apparently is the second easiest target on YouTube. I guess next, who will we see? Like, what's that guy's name? Chubbs McGee or something? I forget the black guy. I don't remember his name, whatever. Okay, yes, I will react to this video, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just more of the same. But let's see anyway.
More saturated animal fat and protein in your body.
It is quite big dinner.
Do you think, everybody out there in the audience, do you think you will lose fat by eating animal fat? We talked about the biopsy in the last video. It is true. Animal fat gets stored on your body, unchanged, into your fat stores. Chantelle, you cannot starve your 400-pound body into a 130-pound body. It will not work.
Crap.
I just have no time for these people, except to call them out, of course. I have no time for their excuses. I'm just so sick of hearing their excuses of why they need therapy and why they need this and they're special and they can't do it and they've got no... Get your shit together, okay? Stop telling us your problems, your excuses. You only get one shot at this life. You only get one body. Hey everyone, so today's video is another big request. A lot of you saw the video I did for Amber Lynn Reid, the What I Eat in a Day response video. If you didn't see that video, definitely go over there and check it out now. You have to stop identifying as fat. You are not fat. That is not your name. That is not your identity. That's not who you are. You just have fat. Exactly. You are not your fat. You are not fat. You just have fat. It's a temporary state. You gathered fat on your journey. But at any time, you can begin to lose that fat. Don't identify with the fat. It is not you. It's not your name. It's not your condition. So just really get that in your head. And if you want more weight loss motivation on Raw Till 4, on the Raw Till 4 diet, you can find a link in the description below. This is Jared. He lost, how much did he lose? He lost over 250 pounds on Raw Till 4 and a high fruit diet. So all the instructions on how to do it are in this book. The link is in the description below. And he has got a few words of motivation. Listen up.
Changing your physique, changing your body, making a positive health change, making a big dietary change is not easy. And no one ever said it fucking was going to be. That's just the way it is, right? Making a drastic change, going from a standard American diet to a vegan lifestyle is a big change, all right? When it comes to weight loss, when it comes to better health, you gotta want this shit more than anything in the world. You really do.
Good words of advice from Jared. Go and check it out. He is very motivating. So let's get back over here. I put on a join button. So I am going to create Banana
Oh, God. What is she going to create?
Queens group. I've created Banana Queens group. If you want to join, check it out. It is going to be an intimate group of high performance women. Okay, we're talking about weight loss and ethics and a whole lot of awesome stuff. So check out the join button. All right. So today's video is on Chantelle from Big Beautiful Me.
I wonder if she'll do Nikocado Avocado. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, this is exactly what it is before. It's like, I'm going to pick somebody who's clearly treating their body like shit, also happens to eat animal products. I'm going to say that eating animal products is the reason why she looks disgusting, and conveniently mention my book as the solution, which, you know, good for her. She's trying to make it like, and I guess the overall message here is good because she is basically being hard on people and she is giving them tough love and saying you need to fucking get your shit together and stop crying like a little bitch. That's good. I like that. A little bit of like misleading information implying, oh, what does this say? I don't know if you guys can see this. Selfish people exploiting animals in the search bar, and it's all like all this mukbang stuff. Funny. All right, whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of you probably haven't heard of her. She's got around 50,000 subscribers. She's into this mukbanging stuff. This is disgusting. I find these people really, really disgusting. Nico Avocado, I actually know personally. I am thinking about doing a reaction video. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to react to any of these people. Anyway, let's look up Chantelle. Chantelle, big, beautiful. That will probably get us there. All right, so she's got 50,000. So I went to her channel the other day to do this video, and the first video, the latest video that she had up 2 days ago was 30 days of keto. Days 20, and I'm like, is she for real? Is this woman for real? Okay, Chantelle is 4 or 5 years younger than me. She weighs around 400 pounds. She's got a bunch of health issues, polycystic ovary. She's got some sort of tumor. She's also got blood clots. She's incubating heart disease. That is what she is doing. And I was just like, what is she? This is just like animal cruelty on a plate. So obviously I was disgusted to see this. And I found out a little bit more information about Chantelle. This is from a user Lost Cause. The one who's loaded with Mrs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized you guys can't see me because fucking Freelee is like right there. My bad.
No, misinformation is Chantelle Marie. She is Amber Lynn, but with an even worse personality disorder. She claims to be vegan, lies to her audience as she eats all the animal products behind the scenes, laughs about boiling a lobster, and refused to take down the video even after she was vegan because she said it makes her money. Now she's spreading misinformation about keto. So my first impressions of Chantelle are not good, obviously. You know, I see a weak person here, just incubating heart disease, just making her colon a graveyard for thousands of innocent animals. That is what she's doing, you know, and she is eating the foods. She is eating the foods that made her gain the fat in the first place. You cannot eat the foods that actually made you gain the fat in order to lose the fat and get healthy. It's not going to work. And can we just stop for a moment to recognize that the creator of the keto diet, Dr. Atkins, died of a heart attack? What do you expect is going to happen, Chantelle? You are walking a very fine line here. Okay, so apparently she has been on and off vegan 8 times. Let me just tell you, vegan is not a cuisine. It's not just some way of eating. It is an ethical lifestyle about animals. Okay, so you can't just call yourself vegan going on and off and on and off. That's not vegan. That is plant-based. So stop using the term and abusing the term just for views, because that's what most of these people do. So Chantelle knows about animal cruelty. She's actually educated herself. This is even back in...
I mean, if you can get past the, like, she's very shrill, like her voice, Freelee. It's like, it's very grating. It's like, why are you yelling? Why are you so angry? Just like chill. You know what I mean? Like, just chill out a little bit. But she's a vegan who actually talks about animals. Like, she actually mentions it, which most of them don't at all. And she also happens to be seemingly concerned with health also, and doing it in a healthy way, right? It's like, it's the two of them, which you kind of need. Like, if a vegan person, in my opinion, is to be considered legit, they need to mention animals, which is kind of counterintuitive, right? But very few of them actually do. And ironically, the ones who do tend to be in better shape. But again, like I said, like, this is so transparent what it actually is. Like, you're picking on somebody who's an easy target, calling them out on their bullshit. Clearly, this is somebody who does not want any help at all. And then using that to, like, contrast your, like, book that you're trying to sell or your group you're trying to start. Like, okay, fine. Maybe this will be a wake-up call for some people. I just feel like kind of my intelligence being a little insulted. And also, this person is 6 years older than Freelee. How old is she? How old is she?
In 2017, let's quickly watch this ice cream mukbang. This is actually vegan ice cream.
Vegan, I'm going to be vegan, but there's a lot of reasons. There's some health reasons, you know, especially the old ticker. Animal fats are saturated. The whole dairy thing, not just that, the whole dairy thing, what bothers me is I saw a few videos. This is so creepy, you would never know.
Exactly.
Cows looking miserable. To lactate, you have to be pregnant, so they're always artificially inseminated, and they're pregnant all the time. Would you like to be fucking pregnant all the time?
Yeah, exactly, no.
And they're just in these slots, miserable, panting. There's, you know, they get infections in their udders. It's just disgusting. And then they give birth, and the minute they give birth, their baby is yanked away from them, so they get depressed. Yeah, animals have feelings. Go figure.
Yeah. So she is already educated back in 2017 on the horrors of the dairy industry. Let's go to this next video, which was like a bit of a month later, 2017.
Hi, everybody. My cat is stressing me out. Okay, guys, let's see what I got. Bread, chicken, fries, and cheese sticks. Someone just fell in my boobs.
Oh.
I've been craving. I know I'm bad. And I'm like, I'm gonna get something good. Hey, Karate Joe. I got meat, Karate Joe. Some chicken had to suffer for me and die.
That's disturbing to me. Some chicken had to die for me. Like, she's like almost happy about it. Really, really demented and just kind of psychologically, I don't know, you know, the month before she was saying good things about cows. Now she's like, the chicken had to die for me. So this is an example of where she's been back in 2017. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to just not that long ago, April this year. So this is 2 years later. You can see she has gone downhill even more. She's a mess. She's a mess like Amber Lynn Reid. She's a mess, but let's see what she has to say here. I mean, look at the title. I am officially plant-based eater. I think it previously said vegan, but she changed it. And there is no looking back.
Finally, really, truly take the plunge after attempting many times to be fully vegan. Yes, vegan, not just plant-based. I will be eating a whole food plant-based diet, so I'm not going to be eating any...
So she goes on talking about how she is eating plant-based and she is striving to be an ethical vegan. And here, she makes a lot of sense to me. What about you? What do you think?
That's why I forced myself. That's why I forced myself to watch it, because I'm not...
So she watched Dominion, the documentary. Go and Google it, Dominion documentary vegan. Watch it.
Asking myself, if I can't watch this, if I can't get through the violence and the gore and the abuse of animals, you know, this is what an animal has to, a life has to go through just so I can have a burger or so I can have a piece of cheese because I'm craving it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good enough excuse for me. That's not a good enough reason for me because I'm craving it to eat it. So it makes me wonder, like, okay, so why does this affect me? and what can I do as a person to contribute to the change? So mostly, like when I would go off on binges after,
Anyway, like she talks all about it. She is like so convincing in this video, and I truly believe.
So I think that's a good reason to go vegan. I think that's a very good reason to go vegan if you actually do want to go vegan. But this, like I said, this person I think is beyond hope. There's no hope. Earlier today I did a video. It wasn't even a documentary. I couldn't even get through the whole video. It was like a 10-minute video. I could only watch like 5 minutes of it, of like these animals being tortured and just like all the fucked up shit that goes on in the meat industry. And I actually had to cut the video short because it was disgusting to me. I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to know about it. I want it, like, just let me eat my like little strips of meat and like leave me alone and in peace. Straight up, right? Like I guess if you actually think about it, like vegans who actually do it for ethical reasons, that is the ethical superior choice. Because to create an entire industry where millions of animals are suffering on a daily basis so that you can eat the type of food that you eat, it's inhumane, the stuff that goes on there. It actually is. Does that mean I'm going to stop doing it? Probably not. Does that mean that I might choose to stop supporting them as soon as it's convenient for me? Yeah, maybe. If I live in America and I can like choose to buy food from a local farm, yeah, I'd like to do that instead. I'm in Thailand now. It's not really an option, but as soon as it is an option, I will exercise that option. But yeah, like, again, this person's beyond hope. Like, why? And again, I know Freelee's not actually trying to help them. I know these are essentially arguments for why people should buy her book, but she's just not saying that.
That she's making a connection here, and I'm like, yes, this is awesome. And then I go to this video, what I ate today for weight loss vegan. Let's check out what she is eating. Okay,
what I had to eat today. So I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. All right, so first meal of the day is 4 tofu mangoes, which comes up to just over 400 calories, juicy.
I mean, they're beautiful. This is amazing. She's obviously been watching me. I think it's great that she is having mangoes. But girlfriend, 400 calories. You used to have a breakfast likely that you may not show on YouTube of like 2,000 calories. And then you're just going to go to 400 calories. It's a massive, massive shift. So the brain is like, okay, this isn't enough. I've got to maintain this 400 pounds. I'm going to send you to eat other non-foods, animal, products and stuff like that. So although I love the fact that she's got fruit in there, she has to eat more. I would recommend that you have, it's amazing. You can have a breakfast from my Raw to 4 book. I have got some amazing recipes in here, like so many, but I mean, you can start with peanut butter oats. This is like peanut butter oats. This is really, really nice. I mean, you don't even have to start this plain. You can just have hash browns if you want, but it is good. Hash browns, vegan ones, obviously. But it's good to get the fruit calories in early in the morning. When you first get up, get that hydrating fruit in. It is super healthy for you, and it's going to prevent binges later on if you eat enough. So anyway, let's go to the next meal.
All right, I made a huge salad. I'm going to try to eat one of these a day. Has figs, spring greens, romaine, sliced peppers, mint leaves, cucumbers. And the dressing I made, I've been experimenting with oil-free dressings, has half of an avocado, the juice of half a lemon, some fresh mint leaves, a bit of
Okay, so this is great again. This is a salad. This is plant foods. I'm excited. Like, there's fruit there. This is great. Half an avocado. That is absolutely fine. I think this is fantastic. But again, this is small for her. This is mainly greens. She needs like so much more than this. Is about maybe 300 calories. Maybe 300 calories. So by this point, by breakfast and lunch, she's had 700 calories. And she usually has like 700 calories in a bite. You know what I'm saying? So this is not going to sustain her. And then we go along and she's having some bananas.
What I'm going to have is, as a snack, I guess I'm going to have a couple of bananas. I have 2 bananas. 2 bananas is 210 calories there.
But 2 bananas is not enough calories for you. And these are green. These are going to leave you constipated. They are not good for your gut in this state. They need to have brown spots all over them. So look, this day was like mostly fruit. And I think that's fantastic. She doesn't show her dinner. So I'm a little bit confused about that. But then I find this video where she has been lying to her viewers about being vegan, about being plant-based. She has been binging. Apparently she was caught out for it, and she only made this video after she was caught out. So let's have a little bit of a listen to what she says here.
I have been binging.
So I have been binging, and this is, hang on. This is April, and now this is literally May. It's not even a month later.
And I've been binging on dairy and chicken. So, even though I've been to the animal farm and I've pet the animals and I don't eat goat or lamb or anything, but even though I felt they're beating hard, I've looked in their eyes, I've seen the cruelty, it doesn't seem to ever be enough for me to...
Look, I don't feel sadness or pity for her at all because, like Amberlynn Reid, she has a choice. She has so much option. She lives in America. Plant foods are absolutely everywhere. So this is not a pity. She doesn't need a pity party, okay? She needs to step up. She needs to be honest with herself and actually get some results because she's not getting results and she is eating herself into a grave, like, rapidly. So it doesn't help when you're like, oh, poor her. Poor thing. She's doing it.
Yeah, do people actually have pity for this person? Like, who has pity for this person? Like, how is this... I don't know. Maybe I'm just heartless. But I have no pity for her. I just don't. I don't have any pity for like weak people. I'm sorry. I just don't anymore. Like it's not. I can't. If they're animals, okay, fine. They don't have a choice. Like she said, yeah. Like I saw that video today that I couldn't get through. That made me sad. That made me like actually question how I was going to eat my like OMAD like 90% meat meal later. I was like, fuck, like I was just thinking of the pigs, them fucking like their fucked up fucking wounds on their faces and their diseases and like the shitty life that they lead before they actually die. Like it's when you see that, it's much harder to eat that food afterwards, which is why I say don't watch it. Like, you know, don't watch it and choose to support companies that don't do that. Local farms, for example. And even local farms could make the argument that that's still not good. You're still going to kill the animal and eat it, but at least that's done in a humane way and they have like a nice life, I think. I don't really know. But at least it's not that fucking actual torture, which is bad. But still, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I want to eat meat. You know, I got to eat meat. It's got to, like, that's what sustains me. That's what allows me to, like, live my life and do what I want to do in my life, what I feel like I need to do. So it's not an easy choice, for sure. But if it's me or the animals, I'm going to pick me, you know? And I think that's, nobody really likes to say that in this whole vegan debate thing. It doesn't really come out like that, I think. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, like, fucking, you got pity for this person. This person is clearly like, it's like the skeleton thing, right? It's like some people, oh, I have a problem. Here's my problem. And they get pity and they get attention and they get love, right? Eating ice cream on camera. It's like watching a train wreck, and people feel good when they give pity. People feel good when they comfort someone, and somebody feels good when they're comforted. So it's like, what is it? Codependent, maybe? I don't know.
Best. No, this is not her best, or she would have results. So she has this victim mentality where she's like, you know, I need therapy. There's something wrong with me. I love food too much. No, we all love food. We all love to eat. But some of us have higher standards, and you need to raise your standards. All I hear in the videos is excuses, excuses, excuses. Honey, the animals lining up in slaughterhouses around the world, they don't have time for your excuses. They don't have time for you to get your shit together. So frustrating. So she's been caught out binging here. The rain is going. She's been caught out binging, and she made this video. As you can see here, this is when she did the video. She did a video here saying I'm officially plant-based eater, and then we go up a little bit and she starts getting into Burger King. She's eating Wendy's, she's eating McDonald's, she just doesn't give a anymore. You can see that because she was starving herself. Chantelle, you cannot starve your 400-pound body into a 130-pound body. It will not work. You have to get honest with yourself. This is rubbish. It will not work. Starvation plans do not work. Chantelle, you're 400 pounds. You do not need more saturated animal fat and protein in your body. Get a clue. Wake up. All right, so we're going to watch this video. Day 20. I have not watched this video yet, and I'm scared. I'm seriously scared.
Ooh. No, Sam.
Oh.
Get away from my food, Sam.
This is her breakfast? What? It's just, this is a class 1 carcinogen. This increases your risk of dying as a female by something like 40%. It is crazy. It's like smoking cigarettes. Having eggs is like smoking cigarettes literally for your health. It's very bad for females in particular. And see how she's got the token tomato sauce there? This is literally fruit. Because we are frugivores, whether you like it or not. I talk about this in the Raw to 4 book. I have an anatomy chart here, comparative anatomy, carnivore, omnivore, herbivore, frugivore, human. We are frugivores. You just have to look at our physiology, okay? So she's trying to get the fruit, the carbohydrates, and the sweetness because that's what your body wants. It wants the sweetness, and it's okay. You're allowed to eat sweet.
Eating eggs is like smoking cigarettes. I've never heard that before. Is that like from the 70s or something? Yeah, I'm going to go with no. I'm going with a no on that one. Bacon is a class 1 carcinogen. Also going to go with no on that. But look, the overall message with this is good, in my opinion, which is basically like, get your fucking shit together and stop crying like a little bitch. That's basically the message. You know what I mean? The technical aspects on how to actually do that, I personally, not that I don't agree with them, I just don't think they're the most efficient. Like, ethically, vegan is the superior choice. There's no way that you can argue that. Like, that's impossible. Like, anybody who says that that's not true, like, please explain to me how that's possible. But again, like I said, you know, does that mean you're going to do it? Probably, I don't know. Maybe you will. Watch that fucking video that I watched today. Shit, man. I actually could not get through it. You know, honestly, like, if I had to watch more of that, I might actually go vegan. I might actually do it because I just, it was sickening to me. I don't want to participate in that at all. Like, actually at all. It like it made me physically ill. I couldn't get through it. So like, I understand, you know, I get it. But like, again, how do you compensate for the hit your health is going to take. So I think the proper solution is to, and this is obviously not something that's practical for most people in most places, but if you can hunt your own food, who's going to do that? If you can hunt your own food, or I don't know, fucking say a prayer after you like, or before you eat food, like thanking God that like you were born a human being and not some fucking pig somewhere. You know, you're blessed to have this life. Like, do you understand like how lucky you are that you're even conscious right now? Like that like everything in the world went the way that it did in the universe, that you are alive and conscious and listening to what I'm saying and understanding what I'm saying right now. Do you understand how low the chances are of that actually happening, of you existing? Like the time that you have here is not even unlimited. Sadly, it's limited. So like you have to make the most of it. And whether or not that's going vegan for you or not, that's a choice you have to make. But I don't know, it just depends what your priorities are.
Sweet things. I'm packing in the sweet things every single day, and for the last 8 years I have kept my weight virtually the same, within a few kilograms, eating all I care for, no drugs, no caffeine, no calorie restriction or excessive exercise. So, yuck.
No, I don't mind my cat being near my food.
Oh, and just so much animal cruelty.
Anyways, I have 4 strips of bacon because that's the last of that pack. I'll have to take some out of the freezer.
I mean, is she kidding? Like, it's so... Look, keto diet is all about starvation. It's about starving your body into weight loss. And it's about cutting carbohydrates, because for every gram of carbohydrates, your body stores naturally 3 grams of carbs. And that is healthy. So when you cut out the carbohydrates, yes, you lose weight, but it is water weight. It is hydration. It is very essential to keep that hydration in your body for health. So that's the only weight that she is actually losing. It is good weight. And once you start to eat carbohydrates again, which you will because you're a frugivore and you're meant to eat fruit and you're meant to eat sweet things and carbohydrates, rice, pasta, potatoes, sweet potatoes, you can have those things. You are meant to have foods that are high in carbohydrates. When you do that, you will gain the water weight back plus some, because your metabolism is going to be lowered, and the brain is going to be like, we need to hold on to extra fat, extra weight for next time in case there's another one of these famines that we are imposing on ourselves, that she is imposing on herself. I think I saw a vegetable. Holy bananas, I think I saw a vegetable. Let's just not get too excited, okay?
Midday snack, half a cucumber, some ranch, and some wisps.
Wisps. What is a wisp? Hang on, let's look up what a wisp is. Wisps, keto. What is wisp? What is cheese whip? Made with only 100% pure cheese? Airy, crispy, crunchy, and tasty snack made solely from one ingredient, 100% cheese. Oh, I mean, it's keto. I should have expected. In ranch dressing, okay.
15 wisps, and some water. So I'm not going to drink my coffee today because I have a sleep study and I want to be able to sleep.
What about the cows that you were speaking about in the dairy video when you're having the vegan ice cream? What about the cows, Chantelle? Did you forget about them? Obviously you did. Stop being so selfish. God damn. Okay, here is dinner. 100% cheese, solidified bovine secretion, heart disease. You're just incubating heart disease.
So I made my dinner.
Oh.
It is quite a big dinner. I'm going to be fasting till tomorrow at noon.
Oh, okay, so she's intermittent fasting as well. See, this is what these keto people have to do. They're starving themselves on their diet, and they're also, just starving themselves in general, not having any food at all. This intermittent fasting does not work and is unnecessary. What it does is it sets you up for a major binge. You are going to binge majorly if you are starving yourself like this. And then the fat's going to come back. Seriously, I have the results. You have to listen to what I say. I am telling you, you can eat as much as you want of the right foods. And yes, you can eat rice. You can eat as much rice as you want. Pasta, the right pizza, low-fat, high-carb, fruit. You can pack it in and still get slim and not have to do excessive exercise. Oh, man.
So again, like I said, overall the message is good. It's similar to what I say, right? You can eat as much as you want as long as you eat the right foods. We have different definitions of what the right foods are, but that is true, that you can eat you can eat as much as you want of the right foods. I think the right foods is meat, like whatever ethical implications included, fine. I think it's meat. She says it's fruit and all this stuff. Plus, like I've said this before, but intermittent fasting and OMAD and all that stuff, that's very difficult when you're on a vegan diet. Like, I don't know, maybe I haven't heard Freelee mention like beans or anything like that ever. Maybe it just hasn't come up. I guess if you eat lots of beans and legumes, it's possible to do OMAD. Honestly, like, I kind of want to try it after watching that video. It's so disgusting what these animals go through. And, like, yeah, I love meat and fucking it's great and I feel amazing. But, like, it's so bad, man. Like, how do you actually, like, I don't want to say how do you live with yourself, but it's disgusting to see what they actually go through. So maybe I'll actually try it. I was thinking about doing an experiment where I'd go vegan for, like, maybe a short amount of time and see if it affected my mental state, performance, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever. Maybe I'll just try it. Hard to give up meat though, or maybe even just eat less meat. I don't even really know, man. It's just fucked up. It's hard to watch that and still like justify continuing to eat it when it comes from those sources. Cause it's just, do you want to like be part of that? I'm so sorry. I really don't want this to turn into like a vegan channel after all the shit I talked about all these vegan people. But yeah, like Chantelle, like, come on, this is not, I guess the problem I have with what Freelee's saying is that she's saying that these like natural foods, well, some natural foods, right, are responsible for this being like a 400-pound woman. Nobody's going to get to be 400 pounds if all they eat is bacon and eggs and fucking cucumbers. It's just not. It's not going to happen. But if you eat, like, this takes work to get this fat. It actually does. You have to be eating all the time to actually get this fat. It's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, whatever.
And what is this exactly?
Cauliflower mash. So
Okay, cauliflower mash. She's got the low carb cauliflower mash because they're scared of some like carbohydrate in potatoes. What?
Oh yeah, like eat as much as you want pizza and pasta. No. She said that before. I don't know if you guys caught that. But she's like, you can eat as much as you want of the foods, the pizzas, the pastas, like like maybe cauliflower pasta or like pasta with no calories or something. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't see how that would work.
What is going on with the world? Potatoes are healthy.
this is what the cauliflower mash looks like.
Girlfriend,
It's but I don't mind. And it turned out great for not having a food processor with a blender. 3 beef wieners and
3 beef wieners. I don't even know what a wiener. It's an American term, so I'm not really up to date with this, but it's obviously a sausage. Oh, so much cruelty on that plate. She just doesn't care. You know, she made this like claim about I want to be vegan, you know, I'm going to be plant-based, and it's been like 8 times she's made this claim, and now she's eating the absolute worst heart attack food, cruelty food that I've seen in a long time. Seriously, this woman, I don't think she has that long left with us. She's going to be checking out soon. Okay, we got something else here. Oh gosh. She's at some like, I don't know, some diner or something. Oh, are you kidding me, Chantelle? Do you think, everybody out there in the audience, do you think you will lose fat by eating animal fat? We talked about the biopsy in the last video. It is true. Animal fat gets stored on your body unchanged into your fat stores. They can do a biopsy. You can get a biopsy done and you can identify the type of fat that you are mainly made up of, whether it be chicken or pig or cow. It's in your fat stores. I'm so glad I've rid my body after over 12 years as a vegan of animal fats. This keto movement is so dumbed down, so uneducated. Just use your common sense. You're a frugivore. This is not how you eat. This is not even how carnivore or an omnivore eats. This cooked flesh. Damn.
Carnivores and omnivores don't eat like that. So this whole thing, they can identify the type of fat you have on your body based on what you eat. I mentioned this in the last video because she did say this in the last video too. But again, like I said, I think that's kind of cool. What does that mean? You should eat people, right? Like I want people fat on my body, or like that's actually kind of cool. It's like really like biohacking, right? Like let's say you eat like walrus or something, right? You have like walrus fat, and like the composition of walrus fat is somehow like more beneficial in some way. You can like hack your biology by eating more walrus or something. Is that like what she's saying? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, this like fake ham shit, disgusting. Eggs, not so bad. Bacon, not so bad. This like fake sausage shit, disgusting. Not the best choices, but like what do you expect from this lady, man? She's obviously, like somebody like this is obviously not trying. Like they're obviously actually not trying. This is like, and again, this is why I have just like no respect for these fucking eating disorder people, because like you're not even trying. You know what you need to do, but you're just not trying, right? So like, and again, for the bazillionth time, I know she doesn't actually care about this, what's her name? Chantelle. She's just trying to sell her book and point to an easy target and say like, look at this like bovine secretion she's eating. No wonder she's fat. You know, link in the description.
Oh. Yeah, she's into the coffee. Like, this is like, if you're going to expect to lose weight, lose fat, by eating the same fat, the same foods that actually cause you to gain the fat, do you think you're going to lose it that way? Think about it. Of course you're not. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going to the next one.
So this is lunch. I want some bread.
Oh, what is that even? Is it a pizza? Like, what is this in here? This is horrible, horrible, horrible. Whoa, no.
Some bread. My sister and I split a small. I'm just having the toppings of our favorite pizza place.
I have no...
Pretty much a lot of... I've eaten
I just...
a lot of crap.
I just have no time for these people, except to call them out, of course. I have no time for their excuses. I'm just so sick of hearing their excuses of why they need therapy and why they need this and they're special and they can't do it and they've got no... Get your shit together. Okay? Stop telling us your problems, your excuses. You only get one shot at this life. You only get one body. Stop mistreating it. Stop treating it like just this garbage can. That is what you are treating it like. And in the process, you are destroying animals' lives and you're destroying the planet. That's it. I don't know. I'm not sure what I can say, but these people who are eating themselves into an early grave, they obviously are taking thousands of animals with them and they do not care. And Chantelle acted like she cares, but she obviously doesn't. It was just a show. And she's making money. You know, she puts herself in the thumbnail looking big because she knows that people want to you know, they got this fetish thing and they want to watch her, you know, walking through the mall and looking big because they got some sick fetish that I do not understand. And, you know, she's just going to continue doing it because she's getting money. So you need to understand that big people are getting money. But I'm not going to start making videos on them because they need to hear the truth. They need to step up. They need to stop hurting animals, stop hurting themselves, and just step up. That's all I can say. All right. I'm quite exhausted after watching all this crap and I have to go now. So let me know in the comments below what video you want. I want to just round it up. Okay. Dr. Atkins died of a heart attack.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, right? Like, I guess this is like, has this always been going on? Or is this like, I don't know, because I really just like honestly started watching YouTube ever since I did like I did that Stephanie Buttermore video just for like analyze one of her cheat days, and then I did another one of her because somebody asked me to do talk about the all-in thing, and then ever since then I've been fucking watching all these people. And is it a new thing that like everyone is like criticizing everybody else's food choices and like talking shit about each other? Or is this like, did like the Stephanie Buttermore shit like kick this off? And now it's like everyone's talking about these eating disorders and all these fat people and how it's wrong. Like it seems to me that now there's this like growing expression of people calling out poor food choices. Am I right? Or is this just something that I'm noticing now because I'm fucking late to the party and I just started doing this like a month ago? I guess let me know. But again, like I said, the main message, like Freelee's not wrong. You know, she's very shrill. She yells a little too much for me, and like I don't know, it's like very jarring to listen to her yell like that. But she's not wrong, right? What is she saying? She's like, this person is fat. They need to get their shit together. You know, what else did she say? And stop crying like a little bitch and stop supporting them because they're thriving off the attention, not just in an emotional way, but financially. She's making money by doing this, which is why it makes it so hard to stop. And again, which is also why I have absolutely no pity for these people and I could give a fuck because like it's a conscious choice. They're choosing to do it. So keep going, have fun, like eat your food. I don't care. Gives us like something to talk about, right? Make it easy to make us look better, not just physically, but also like they're easy targets kind of. In terms of the whole like what food choices are the right food choices, let's talk from a nutritional standpoint. I think meat is clearly the best choice, meat and eggs. We disagree there. Ethically, obviously vegan is a better choice. Like you want to support all this fucking meat industry bullshit and fucking egg industry. Like it's totally fucked up what goes on in there. And again, when I saw this video today, I didn't know that this stuff happened in America. I thought this was like other countries, so it was like less regulated. But apparently the stuff I saw today was in America, and that's, you know, it's just awful. Like how can you say that's not awful? It's just terrible what goes on there. It's awful. Wow, it's insane. Yeah, anyway, I don't know, what else you got?
He's a creator of this disgusting keto diet. Intermittent fasting and keto do not work because it just dehydrates your body and it starves your body, and then you gain the weight back and you're going to become a yo-yo and you're going to damage your metabolism. We are high carbohydrate, high sugar creatures. We have fruit.
I'll just say one thing about that and then this video's over. But basically, like, I hate keto. I think it's stupid, and it's only for fat people. Only fat people are the only ones who do keto, who try keto and inevitably fail at keto. I've met one skinny guy who does keto, and he's not very fit, and he was a fucking asshole, so fuck him anyway. Yeah, just eat meat, eat once a day, and fucking go to the gym, straight up, right? I honestly feel a little bit guilty, like, saying eat meat, but eat ethically raised and slaughtered meat. That's my new... I guess I can't really say that now because I'm not doing that now, but that's my recommendation to you if you want. Okay, so if you have any other videos or YouTubers you want me to take a look at, let me know, leave me a comment. Peace.